Hey there, my name is Phil. I'm going to talk a little bit about social as it relates to employer brand. It's probably pretty obvious that this is important. It's also probably pretty overwhelming when you think about all the different channels and staying updated and building an audience and all this other stuff. So the first kind of important statistic is that over 75% of people that apply for a job at your company are going to check you out on social media. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn are the biggest culprits. And really, what they're trying to understand, especially millennials, is what is the authentic voice of this company? What are people saying about it? How can I cut through the marketing speak that's maybe on your careers page or your product pages and understand what this opportunity really is? Of course, you can also throw something like Glassdoor into the social realm. So that means you have to have information in Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn that shows off what's it like to work at your company. And 56% of your employees are already talking about your company on social in one form or another. But controlling that messaging to an extent, or at least providing some guideposts, is a really good idea. So you can send out, documentation, but that's kind of boring. You can set an example through hashtags. That's a really interesting and effective and cheap way to build a following. Is basically create a hashtag like, go green or working in Memphis, and building content around that so that you can actually point candidates to that hashtag, and it's an easy place for them to find all the information that they need. We think that your employees' LinkedIn profiles are also huge in bolstering your employer brand. Because if you think about it, the best people want to work with the best people. And so they're going to try to understand who these people are before they apply. And they're certainly going to look at the LinkedIn profiles before interviews to help prep for interviews. And if there's the right information there, information that shows off, on a voluntary basis from the employee's perspective, why this is a great place to work, that's such an encouraging signal. Because organically, this person, this employee of yours, has decided to basically create some content on your behalf. What we do at Life Guides is after an employee creates content through the Life Guides platform, we give them a very beautiful profile that shows off all of the things that they've shared. And it's basically like a really interesting piece of work that is all about what they do on the job. And it just so happens that this is an awesome thing to throw into their LinkedIn profile. And so many people actually do that. And so through the Life Guides platform, you can actually encourage and incentivize your employees to organically, on their own motivations, to include interesting content in their LinkedIn profiles that shows off what it's like to work at their company. This is a great way for people to discover you, and it's a great way to convert that talent into candidates, and also to pre-sell people before interviews as they're doing their diligence and their interview prep.